Hi ladies, I'm back today with a very quick fun video. I thought I would just show you some of my silicone supplies and work, and it's a big mess, so please bear with me. I'm just going to show you some fun things, just not in any order, but just some of the things that I use to do my silicone work. So here we go. This is the degasser, and you put the liquid silicone in there, and there's the motor thing, and it pulls out the bubbles in the liquid silicone, and you do that before you pour the silicone into the molds. That helps get the bubbles out. It's a big machine bucket thing. And here is some recent different silicone tiny babies that I have poured. I did not pour these two. Oh, well, she's got a thing stuck on her head, or he. She's got a wing stuck on her head. These two I did not pour. These were poured by another artist. And all this in this bucket here are going to be for sale. These are to make about 15-inch babies. Got two heads. I did not pour the two heads, but all the rest of them I poured. And here's a doggy. There's a whole bunch of little babies in here. A polar bear. And I think this baby's going to be perfect for Easter coming up. It's just a little human baby all dressed up in a bunny outfit with ears. So I'm going to be selling all these on my next clothes live, and I'm going to be selling them at very cheap prices, at half of what I usually would sell them for, or even less. Like these little Easter ones would be perfect for Easter baskets, and they would be $10 each. I usually sell them for $25 at least. So come on over there and get some good prices for these little babies for Easter. And these would be perfect size. I think these would actually fit. They're about 1.5 inches too. I think these would even fit in little eggs, the little Easter eggs, these little babies, little naked babies. Okay, so I showed you those. Over here is the buckets that I measure this liquid silicone in, and you have to have two different parts, part A and B, and when you mix them together, it makes like a chemical reaction, and it causes it to fuse together. Here are some of the molds I just showed you for some of the little tiny babies I made. And these molds are different than the glove molds. These are actually used to make cakes and cookies. They make them out of little animals and stuff. These are actually a lot easier to work with than the glove molds, so I like those. Under here is the silicone, not silicone, under here is the clay head that Boz Baby sculpted, 95% of it, and I'm working on some of the details. This is a Native American baby head, and y'all know that follow me know that I've been working on this. So there that baby is. And on this tray is a baby that I poured, and I do have this mold, and I think I covered up her privates with a little penny. Yes, I did. So y'all won't be seeing that. She's about 12 inches long. She is a micro preemie, and I just poured her a while ago. I've got a little bit of layers of paint on her, but not much, and she looks grumpy, I know. But I did pour her recently, so she's going to be getting some paint soon, some more paint. Here is the oil that you put on your fingers. Vitamin E it helps you be able to sculpt the clay better. This is just a plain reborn head. I just use that for reference, like to look at its ears and details, so I can try to get the idea of how the ears are supposed to look. Not copying it, I'm just looking at it for reference. This is David Copperfield. He watches over all my silicone doll making. He's a vintage doll. Here is my box of molds, my glove molds. Here's the head that I showed you a little while ago, and I attached that head, blank head, to a body just for fun. This is the mold that I'll be pouring this weekend. I haven't even poured her yet. She's a 13-inch girl. The one that I showed you laying down straight out, with his legs straight out, this is the mold for that. And I've told you, it has two parts, the mold. It has this soft, like a silicone, dragon skin silicone. This goes inside, that's called the glove mold. On the outside goes this hard shell. It's like a plaster that holds the mother mold. That's the mother mold that holds the glove, we call this, that holds the glove mold inside it. It keeps it stable. And I think it's so cool because the mother mold actually holds the other mold, just like a mother would hold the baby. So I think that's a pretty cool reference. I don't know if that's what it's supposed to mean, but that's what I say it means. So that's most of my silicone stuff. Here is the actual buckets, and excuse my floor. Here's the actual buckets of silicone. They're like a gallon, about a gallon each. And there's the part A and part B. And I have those heavy metal things on top to keep it tops down so they won't dry out or anything. And here is, so excuse some of my stuff you're going to see at the best. Here's one of my shelves that has some more of the stuff for silicone painting, just chemicals, paints, and all kinds of weird stuff that you need for those special paper automotive paper towels. They're good for keeping the dust down. They're good for using it for silicone. And this is some of that can right there, the canister. That is the ease release. It's the stuff you spray in the mold to help it, the silicone to release from the mold once it's done. Here's some more buckets up here for silicone stuff, just for mixing and different things. That's the weigher. That black thing weighs it down to the even over half an ounce. I mean, it goes down that far because you have to be that precise, and you have to be that precise in measuring. Because if you don't get the exact silicone part A and B, with equal parts, it will not cure correctly. It won't cure at all, and then you'll waste a lot of money with silicone. So I just wanted to show you this today, and this pretty little girl. This little girl was also, I have her mold, the one I showed you over here in the box. This little girl was molded by Boss Babies also. So I have quite a few of her pieces and her work. So you can see I put a little bit of paint on her, but not a whole lot. And she has the very preemie look. She has the deep set eyes, as you can see, and she has a beautiful mouth there. So I'm not really selling any of these babies yet, just the little tiny micro ones I showed you. I'm still going to be perfecting this craft throughout this year and getting better at pouring and painting before I start selling them kind of more full-time. But I just want to show you a day in the life of a silicone artist, because you all were commenting that it was interesting when I showed you the different videos of the reborn painting and the silicone painting and silicone pouring. So y'all were just seemed interested in that. So I just thought I'd share a quick video today of that. So I just wanted to do a quick video. I appreciate all of y'all. I hope you're having a wonderful day, and I will be back soon with more videos, and I will be live this Saturday evening at 8:30 Eastern Standard Time. I will be selling mainly the baby clothes sales that I have, but I'll also be selling those tiny blank silicones here that I showed you in the heads. I'll be selling those very cheaply. So I just want to get rid of them because I'm not having time to paint them right now. And that is on my Nevermore page on Facebook, or Nevermore group. It's called Nevermore Fantasy and Human Reborn Dolls. And you'll have to join that and be approved before you can actually comment and go on to the live auction. So if you would like that, come over to Facebook and join that. I'd be happy to approve you. So I will talk to you later. Just wanted to touch base with y'all today and show you what I'm doing. I'll be cleaning up and getting ready to pour this weekend for that one baby mold that I showed you. I'll be pouring this one right here, this blue one. And she has little bent legs. And she's a little girl that's about 12 inches. So I'll be pouring her, and I will show you soon. So remember what this mold looks like, and then I'll be showing you, hopefully by Monday, I'll be showing you the baby that comes out of this mold. So I will talk to you soon. I hope each and every one of you are blessed and having a beautiful day. I will talk to you soon.